It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Claire Groner. Claire is the daughter of Julie Long and Chris Groner alongside her stepdad, Jason Long. Claire is involved in the academic decathlon, where she has advanced to state 2 years in a row with a state championship title. She is also an avid member of the student council and has held numerous positions like class president, prom coordinator, social chairman, and senior class public relations. She has been president of the Young Republican Club, vice president of the Spanish Honor Society, and an officer in the National Honor Society for 2 years. She is a member of the National Charity League and has held 2 vice presidential titles. Throughout high school, Claire has accumulated over 500 service hours to her community. She is involved in UIL academics, where she has advanced to state 2 years in a row. She has been both a member and a manager of the varsity swim team, a member of Mu Alpha Theta, and Montgomery Cotillion. She has also held a steady job throughout the past 4 years. Your parents appreciate that. Claire has received national distinction from the College Board, Honor Roll all 4 years, and Varsity Swim Academic All-State. Claire will continue her academic journey at Texas A&M University. The obligatory pause. On an academic scholarship where she will study business honors at Mays Business School in hopes of becoming a business attorney. Bear Nation, please welcome your valedictorian, Ms. Claire Groner.
Good evening. It is with great honor and excitement that I address my classmates and our loved ones who have come to support us in this monumental milestone in our young lives. If I were to ask you 10 years from now, what is your most prominent memory from high school? What would you say? What about 20 or even 50 years down the road? Yes, we will be that old one day. What would your answer be? For the next few minutes, I'd like you to reminisce with me over the past 4 years. Freshman year. One early August morning, we walked through the what seemed like the enormous hallways of Montgomery High School's bright-eyed and bushy town. Yet little do we know that these same corridors would record our transition from adolescence to adulthood. A lot happened during freshman year. Half of our past classmates had gone on to another high school, thus creating a hometown rivalry that grew in strength along with us. People began to find their groups and activities, and with that came achievements. The band received all ones at their competition. The Bells team, including Callie DeShano and Kendall Fiaschetti, won the national competition. The swim team won state, and so many other accomplishments were made. Sophomore year, we walked into campus with an inflated sense of familiarity and confidence. Yet little did we know that our lives would soon change in a way they had never changed before. COVID-19 turned the world on its head by putting a pause on not only our schooling, but our lives. Yet we did not let this obstacle stop us from achieving great things. Student Council was elected state president. Fair TV members Ashley Michael, Morgan Mosier, Bailey Miller, and Addie Reinholtz helped produce a successful lift-up that brought the entire student body together. And cheer won the All-American Award. Junior year. For many of us, junior year proved to be the most difficult, as schoolwork, extracurriculars, and the thought of life after high school became a reality. Even with the sometimes absence of paper, the class of 2022 continued its track of success. Choir sent members to the All-State competition, where Anna McCon advanced 2 years in a row. National Honor Society completed over 4,000 hours of service. Theater advanced in one-act play, and Jamie Phillips became a state champion of academic decathlon. Senior year, the same halls we entered freshman year now seem minuscule in comparison. And is it just me, or did the principal position seem to mirror that of Hogwarts' Defense Against the Dark Arts by going through 3 in 1 year? And when did soap dispensers become such a hot commodity? The class of 2022 did its best to leave high school on a high note, and we did just that. Girls basketball made it to playoffs, led by seniors Emma Moore and Cassidy Ruda with one of the best records in school history. ROTC made it to the national competition, and not only did our football team beat Lake Creek, but they came out of their season as undefeated district champs, led by Jalen Washington's over 30 touchdowns. I would like to thank Mr. Williams and Coach Wilmes for being the best academic decathlon coaches I could have ever asked for, without whom I would not be standing up here today. I would also like to thank Mr. Barnes for not only being an amazing geography teacher, but an amazing friend. A huge shout out to my friends and family, but most specifically to my mom. My mom has always been my rock. No matter whether I needed rides to early morning swim practice, money for another club due, or her professional email writing skills, she has always been there for me. She has shown me what it means to be strong, thoughtful, and driven. She is my best friend. Thank you, Mom. Lastly, I would like to thank God for blessing me with a memorable 4 years. Both the successes and obstacles that I have faced have led me to be the person I am today, and for that, I am forever grateful. So there it is, the class of 2022. I dedicated my speech to the class of 2022 because I wanted you guys to realize that you achieved a goal that many other classes failed to reach. You left your mark on Montgomery High School. Your laughs, your tears, and your memories have blended together to create a beautiful story that each of us will hold on to as we venture into our next phase of life. Now, as we leave the halls of Montgomery High School, I hope that you each continue creating memories to form your own unique story. But the question is, what is your next chapter? Thank you. I'm gonna pull an Asia Kennett and take a selfie.